All right, after all your guys' comments and tweets and all that, I'm finally doing the Legend of Korra. This is going to be a horrible, horrible review. So let's go. Cue intro. Welcome back, everybody, to the Search Show 24/7. And this is the first ever review of Legend of Korra for me. Now, this is going to be not too long like my Young Justice reviews because I'm kind of new to Legend of Korra and the avatars and that universe. So I'm just going to give you my opinions of what I thought about this episode. I've seen the rest of the episodes, but I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to act like I know everything about it. But I'm going to give you like a little quick little review of episode 10 of Legend of Korra entitled "Turning the Tide." So. We both got done watching. Did you like it? Did you enjoy this episode? What you like about the episode?
I like the fighting and I like some of the bending.
You like some of the bending? Yeah, I did too. Now, one thing that this episode had, it had a lot of plot-driven stuff. But one thing I liked about is that, Asami, she finally, confronts Mako about his feelings for Korra because she knows about the kiss that him and Korra had, and she's really not. Liking that too much as girls do. Like, what you think about that? Like, her being jealous of the kissing and stuff like that. Did you like it, or do you know anything about what the hell I'm talking about? Excuse my Japanese.
I know what you're talking about. I was like thinking that it was kind of good.
You thought it was kind of good that she confronted him?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah, that's a good thing. You don't think girls still have cooties though, do you?
No.
All right, good. That's good. Well, girls do still have cooties. All right, so, but yeah, I thought that was good though. I thought that it makes for a great love triangle thing because you see that Asami is really not really happy right now, and she sees that it's gonna be some conflict right here. She likes Korra, but it's still gonna be that girl competition, and I like this guy that you like, and he's supposed to like me, and this, that, and the third. So I can't wait for that to develop more because that looks like it's gonna be a great storyline because it can come a point where she says, okay, he broke my heart because now he likes Korra, so maybe she might go dark side. You know what I mean? Maybe she might go back to with her father because she's so angry at both of them and that they kept this from her and she found out. So you never know, but only time will tell. But I really like that little side story that they have, and I can't wait to see more of it. Another side story that I really enjoyed this episode was the Tenzin and his wife having the baby, and the baby coming into labor and stuff. I thought that was really cool because that just came out of nowhere. She all the drama that was happening of everybody taking over the city and stuff, and then out of nowhere she's pregnant at the worst time. You know what I mean? She's going into labor, so I was like, oh, this is just gonna add more and more to this episode, more and more drama, and you don't know what's going to happen while she's in labor. Is the baby going to get captured? You never know what's going to happen with Legend of Korra. So I really like that, and I like that the little kids, Tenzin's like 3 little kids, stepped in and saved the day. Like, what you think about that? Like when they was all fighting and stuff.
Well, I think that was kind of cool because the kids they don't get to fight and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you thought like showing like little kids like protecting their parents and being like cool and kick ass is like awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so too. Which one's your favorite? Like which kid? Like the 2 girls or the boy?
I would say I like one of the girls and the boy.
Really? Yeah, I like the boy. Because he's funny. He's got the one missing tooth. He's always got gas for some reason. He's like farting everywhere. You see that? Like you catch all that? He's just farting everywhere.
He was like flying.
Yeah, he's like flying and farting while he's flying. So I like that part. I thought it was funny. Those 3 bring a lot of good humor to it, to this show, which I really enjoy watching them come in and interacting with one another and just having a good time and just making the show lighthearted, because sometimes the show can get really dark and really tense. So when they come on the screen, you're gonna have like a good time, and you're gonna have great laughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because they do kick ass. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm cussing in front of this little child. I'm a terrible person, so I'm gonna try to stop, but you might get a couple more F-bombs out of me. Is that okay? Okay.
That's why I wouldn't know. Why is she having so much kids?
Why is she having so many kids? I don't know. Why is she having so many dang on kids, huh? She got like 5 kids now, don't she? 5 or 4 kids. All right, now the main plot of this story was the heart of the story. Korra, she just escaped, from Amon and his group of soldiers. So she's a little tired, she's a little beaten, but it really starts to hit home when Amon really hits the home. When he really starts invading Republic City. So what you feel about that? Like when he started invading, did you feel scared, or did you think that Team Avatar was gonna come out on top, or what?
I think it was cool how people were disguising and how they were fighting.
Yeah, I think what this show does better than a lot of shows, even to a point of Young Justice, what this show does better is the fighting. I think the way they the artists and they choreograph like the fighting moves and how everybody has their own personal style and technique, and the way they bend stuff and the way they just move and glide and shift their bodies. I think that's just amazing from the artist point and from like a writing point and just from the story point. So I thought that was good. And you see that Amon
how they have like a different type of fighting skills.
Yeah. And you see how like Amon and his Equus group, and they're really dangerous. You know what I mean? They're really dangerous, and they'll take anybody out in a heartbeat. And you just really fear for Korra and her team, because you see that Amon, he takes the rest of the council out, and now it's just Tenzin. He's the only one left, so he's got to take charge. So I really like his character development in this episode. That he was the last councilman like standing, and he's got to take charge and he's got to step up. And he had a lot of great moves too. Did you like his moves? Like the bald guy with the beard, I thought he had a lot of good moves with his air bending and stuff.
He was like jumping, flying, and I think how it's cool to have like the bad guys had ropes on him and he flew up in the air.
Yeah, I like that too. And it was just good, and it was a great episode. I know we're missing a lot of things, but like I said, this is my first review, so we're just going to see how it goes. If you like it, if you want me to do more, then I will, but I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. Like I said, I know I'm missing a lot, so please don't kill me, Legend of Korra fans. I'm sorry. I might just go back to Young Justice, but if you like it, then like this video, comment, subscribe. What's your name? Tell everybody your name.
I'm Sean.
You're Sean?
Yeah, and how he was like, I liked how he was like figuring out how he did it and he was like passed out. Really?
Do you need to say anything else before we go off air? Did you want to shout out anybody? You got a girlfriend you want to shout out? Anybody? No. You good? You do? What would you rate this episode? 1 out of 10 being the best. What was your score in this episode?
I would say a 6.
A 6? Okay. Me, I would give it, let's say, I'll probably give it an 8.5, 8.5, 9, close to a 9, probably like an 8.5. I give it an 8.5. I thought it was good. I thought it was solid. I think it had a lot of story developments. I thought a lot of characters stepped up, but it still has a lot of questions to be asked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what happens next episode. Hopefully I'll still be here, and hopefully we can do another review. All right?
Yeah.
So if they like you, we'll do another review together. All right? Okay. But if they don't like you, if they comment and say that they don't like you, then you're out of here. All right? You're never going to be on my show ever again. Okay? It's like you're crushing my dreams right now. I'm just playing. You're on my show all the time. All right? So my name is Chris, and what's your name again?
Sean.
And as always, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy. Can you do it now this time?
Yeah.
2, 4,
4,
4, and 7.
7.
And then be easy.
Be easy.
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. Take care, everybody.